the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, what my type activity, so don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I see, send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog.
On two, ready from the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He's got room to run right at the start. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Seahawks will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play fake. Prescott. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll get about 2. Nick Bonito there for the tackle. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Dak to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Can.
Burrow here on second down. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And one after the catch. He goes all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A bootleg with Prescott. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now a 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2.
2nd and 11.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game can continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Quickly out to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Forced out to his right. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. One quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 7. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll find his running back perfect. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and a yard. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Prescott again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. What to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to CD last. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Looked like he over the seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go. Can. Stop. 11, Thomas.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Daquan Jones getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
1-1, right? So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down? On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Stop.
Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the Saints' 22-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Second and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Oh, big hole, left side. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready. Dixie, go.
Here's a design run. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal.
What's this say? Stop. Right, 80. 11, 11. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Bates' kick is good. Seahawks tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's caught downfield by Smith. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So a big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They bring Judy in motion. Second down, Prescott. To the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. To the air again. Prescott. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, New Orleans.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll throw again, Dak. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rallied to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nihal.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Motioning Tunyon, the tight end. Go play action. It's Prescott. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down. Prescott now. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 2nd down, it's Dash. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Going deep downfield for Jeudy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Howard. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this 2nd half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Burrow. The catch made there by Sutton. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down for 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Robinson. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. He's got a half dozen for the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Play fake. Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott. It's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Again, Prescott to the air. Flush to his right, taking off, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Now Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
2 yards to go.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up. Dak can throw it here on first down. And he'll take this one in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Prescott will bring up his guys for this two-point attempt.
The Saints will line up for the
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Saints 6.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
At the 30-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Another run here for Robinson. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
48-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders. especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Akers. And he'll get about 5.
Akers, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On one, right from the 23. Here's second down and 5. They run over center with Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught to the goal line and in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Seattle. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Prescott on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Third and short. Prescott. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Prescott again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. He'll find his running back, Cook. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This is part 2. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Saints. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Seahawks 31, Saints 13.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
On 1st and 10, Prescott will go right and find his running back, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They bring Judy in motion. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Dak to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to take possession.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On 1, ready?
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right cut.
They'll go again with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. It's 3rd and 4.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. It's good set.
Burrow from out of the gun here, and he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. On the return is Jones. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
First and 10 at the Seahawks 44-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the shotgun, it's down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go. 180. Right up.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle.